Well, hello there, Cancer. Happy birthday. Happy solar return. So, I have a birthday reading for all of you. And if you would like to order your own private birthday reading, you can find all of my information down below in the description box. But for now, this will be a general birthday reading for Cancer. So, we have for this past year the moon, the Six of Wands in reverse, and what I'm thinking with this card is, or these two cards, some of you are facing your fears this past year. You had some losses. The Six of Wands in the upright position is victory. It's getting what you want. It's getting that attention, that recognition. But you had some losses. The moon is fears, the unconscious, the unknown. I have a feeling for a lot of you, this was a tough year. So, what are some of the lessons you learned this past year? We have the Knight of Swords, we have the Ace of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. So, what I'm seeing for this is you learn to go after what you want. Um, the Knight of Swords is very persistent. He goes after whatever his goals are, whatever he wants to get involved in. Sometimes he goes off a little half-cocked, so there is a little bit of a caution there, is to make sure that you formulate a plan before you go after something. The Ace of Wands, though, is pursuing your passion, finding something that lights you up, that makes you excited, that fulfills you in some way. This can be creative pursuits, can be a job that you're looking for, a relationship, anything that makes you excited and passionate. Have you ever had that energy in the morning when you wake up and you can't wait to get out of bed because there are just so many amazing things that are going to happen that day? That's exactly what this card is about. It's about focusing on that energy, making sure that you're excited. And the Queen of Wands is also a call to get involved in that passion, to seek that sort of passion out. Oh, that's out of focus. There we go. So, yeah, don't forget how powerful you are. Don't forget to get in touch with that passionate aspect of yourself because it's going to serve you well. If you go into a situation with passion, you're going to make the most of it. All right, let's look at the upcoming year, some advice, and then more specific areas like your career, your health, your family, blah, blah, blah. All right, so we have the upcoming year. It looks like a lot of you are going to be manifesting just a new reality. We have the star, we have the world, we have the chariot. The chariot is forward momentum. It's working towards a goal. Some of you are going to be traveling quite a lot with that chariot there. The star is healing energy in some ways, and we'll get to your health in a minute. Some of you are definitely on a healing path. We have the world, which is the end of something and the beginning of something else. This one will pop up during graduations, retirements, marriages, that sort of thing. So some of you are closing the chapter on something and then moving towards something new. But with the star showing up there, you're going to be manifesting, working towards a goal. And with the chariot there, you're going to have all of the energy you need in order to make that happen. You're going to have all the tools at your disposal. So, what is your advice for the upcoming year? So, we have the Ten of Swords in reverse, the Ten of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. So, all right, I was looking at this one for quite a bit. What I'm thinking is, don't let something steal your happiness. The Ten of Swords is pain, it's being stabbed in the back. There's also a tendency to focus on the negative, which is a totally human trait to do. We focus on what we don't have, what we need, and we don't have in our grasp. But don't let it be the thief of your happiness. And that's what the Seven of Swords is. It's thievery, it's sneaky behavior. Focus on what makes you happy and what you have in your life that is good. I think oftentimes we do focus on what is, wrong. And I think that's a completely human trait, but it does stand in the way of our happiness. And that kind of dovetails with this lesson up here about pursuing your passion. So focus on what makes you happy and do not focus on what is wrong and what is sad. Putting your positive energy towards something that you can control and something that you can work towards is going to serve you much better than spending that time dwelling on what you don't have and what is wrong. So just keep that in mind for this upcoming year. All right, let's talk about your career, your work, your finances. So, what I'm seeing here is death. That is the change card. That is a shift, moving towards something new. Again, with the chariot that's up above, this is going to be a year of change for you. You're of positive change. With the Ace of Pentacles, I think you are building something smaller here that's going to lead to something larger. So maybe you're going to start saving for something. The Ace of Pentacles is often involving the physical world. I have a feeling a lot of you are dealing with health as well, and we'll get to that in a second. But making small little changes that seem insignificant at first, but they have a way of snowballing into something large. That's definitely what's going on. And with that Four of Cups here, make sure you consider your options very carefully. Since you have that Chariot energy, whatever you decide to pursue is going to move forward for you. So make sure that you actually choose an option that you are actually passionate about, not something that you're just sort of lukewarm on. Make sure you narrow down your options when it comes to career and your work and your finances. Some of you are going to change jobs. Some of you are going to pursue a raise or a change in title at where you work, a promotion, something along those lines. Just make sure you actually want it. All right, now we have health. So some of you with the Five of Wands showing up here are having some dissonance when it comes to making some health changes. There's an aspect of yourself that's warring with another, or you may have some health changes, like there may be an unhealthy environment that you're in with the Five of Wands. That can be backbiting, infighting, it can be an internal struggle. There's something in the environment that is not that healthy for you. And this is some advice with that. The Six of Pentacles is to find some balance, to find some gratitude. And with the Four of Wands, that's stability. This is definitely a call to choices, to look at your environment. Is there anything in your environment that is not good for your health? I have a feeling with that, the Chariot showing up there, death. Some of you are in a job situation that is not conducive to the mental health, because this is more than just physical health. You may need to make some changes. Now, my background is in counseling, and this is in no way medical or mental health advice, but stress is a killer. Stress can take a toll on both your body and your mind. So if you are in a stressful environment, this is definitely the time to maybe consider moving forward. Just as a thought, you do what you want with your life. You have free will, but just my 2 cents of free advice here. All right, let's look at your family and friends. So we have the Page of Wands, which again, you have a lot of passion here with all these wands showing up. the Two of, okay, you have the Page of Wands showing up, the Eight of Wands. There's going to be a lot of communication and movement when it comes to friends. Some of you are going to be making some new friends or deepening your family relationships. You're going to be making some positive changes that way. Um, being more in contact and being more intentional with that, with the Page of Wands. The pages are always messengers, and that Eight of Wands is considered, it's movement, it's also momentum, but it's also messages back and forth. A lot of people, after going through lockdown, they've found out that what is really important is connections with people. So I think you're going to be more intentional with your family and friends relationships. This may be spending more time with them, making them a priority in your life, getting in touch with them. And these are all positive changes. This looks like it's shaping up to be a good year for you. All right, let's go for your love life. So a lot of you have new love coming in with the Knight of Cups. That's definitely a love offer. If you are in an established relationship, this is kind of a renewal of that passion. You have a very find your passion overall message for this reading. This is don't forget the romance in your relationship or be open to a new relationship coming to you. The Knight of Cups is very romantic. It's poetry, it's wine, it's picnics, it's talking, spending, all night with this person. Could be an air sign, that is Justice, the sign of Libra. Or maybe Pisces even, with the High Priestess showing up, another water sign. This is getting in touch with your intuition, getting in touch with that watery Cancerian energy that you have, and being very balanced. Looking at someone and evaluating them more on a logical level, making some changes in your love life based on logic. And not forgetting that passion either. It's kind of, I don't know, it looks like you are on the road to making some positive improvements and changes in your life. So, like I said, very happy birthday to you, Cancer. Please leave me a comment down below and tell me if this resonated at all with you, and like and subscribe. And if you want your own private birthday reading, get in touch with me. And, well, I hope you have a lovely day. All right, bye-bye.